What up, peeps? It's Gabe, and I am coming to do something a little different today. I am going to do my first book review. Yes, I do read, not as much as I used to these days, but I do still read. And if you've been a subscriber of mine for like 2+ years, you probably remember the Borders haul that I did. They were going out of business, and I bought all of these books, and I did a haul because I was going to, I was planning on doing more book reviews. Fast forward to now, that never happened. So we're going to start with this book review, and as a disclaimer, yes, I know that videos like this is probably something that's more suitable for my new channel, the Gabe Fix, but I was contacted by the author before I made the channel change, so I wanted to be fair and make sure that all of my subscribers knew about this book because it's just that good. So anyway, let's get started. I was recently sent a book to read, and I was very excited when the author contacted me because I had already read the book. So this was my second time reading the book, and it was just as good as I remembered it being. And the book is none other than Shaken and Stirred by Crystal Black Davis. Y'all, I love this book. It is just so good, and it's so good. Just a quick overview. It follows the main character, Christian Cullen, and she's writing in her diary. So it's almost like you're reading her diary. It's written in journal form, like every chapter is a new day. And I really love the writing style. Like, that's one of my favorite things about the book because it's so easy to read, because you're just like reading somebody's journal. Like, you feel like you're snooping on somebody's business, but it's so descriptive and well written that you like step into the scenes. Like, you feel like you're reliving what happened in her life. And I want to read just a little bit off of the back so you kind of get an idea of who Christian is. Meet Christian Cullen. She's a woman of many labels: entrepreneur, volunteer, daughter, sister, soror, friend, and occasionally significant other. She doesn't know it, but she's due for a breakthrough, and you get to be there when it happens. If you're in it for the long haul, maybe you can share in that breakthrough. So that kind of gives you just like a little idea of what the story is about. I mean, you follow like the life and times of Christian Cullen. It's a 4-month period, and you learn about her career, her family, her friends, her love life, and all the issues and the trials, the tribulations, the drama, everything that goes along with all aspects of her life. You see it happen firsthand, and it's just so good. When I tell you that this book like is an ultimate page turner, you will not be able to put it down. I read it in like 3 days. Every time I finished a day, I was like, okay, I'll just read one more day, one more chapter. And then like 3 chapters later, I'm like, okay, I really gotta go to bed. So I love this book. It is a nonfiction novel, I will say that, but what I love so much about it is that these are modern, real life experiences in this book. Like, I was reading it and I was like, you know what, I've been through that, or that has happened to me somewhere around there. I was able to identify with what the characters were going through. I think out of all the characters, I probably saw the most of myself in Christian, but I did see a little bit of myself in her best friend Reese. So like, you're gonna be able to feel what these characters are feeling because you're probably going to identify with more than one of them. And I recommend this book for anybody, but more specifically like women in their 20s or their 30s, because this is stuff that we go through. All of this in here is nothing unheard of. Somebody, or your friend or your cousin, your sister, somebody has gone through these. So I think that's why I love the book so much. I mean, this book even made me cry. So when you got a book that can make you cry, it's a good book. And it was the second time that I read it, so I already knew what the ending was gonna be, but I still cried like I had never read it before. That's when you know you got a good book. I wish that I could. I'm trying to think, what is my favorite scene? Oh, my favorite scene is the very last chapter in the book. That's my absolute favorite scene, and I wish I could tell you what happens, but if I tell you, it will spoil everything. So once you get the book and you read it and you get to the end, you'll know that that's my favorite scene. Yeah, I could talk about how good this book is all day because it's that good. But the best thing for you to do is to check out the website. I commend Crystal on the website, the author, because it is so detailed, and it's so different than anything I've ever seen. If you go on there, there's going to be book trailers. I've never seen book trailers before. Have you? Like, I've never seen that before, and I watched them. It's 2 of them. I watched them and I was just amazed. I was like really impressed because it was something different to me. I'd never seen a book trailer before. So go on the website, check those out. Also, there's a section about the author, and it's more than just the standard bio. Like, she gets in there. She tells you her favorite food, the kind of music she listens to. She has a section with like 25 random facts about her. So you really get to know a little bit more about the author than what you would just reading the biography that they put on the inside of the book. So I always think those are kind of boring anyway. So I was really impressed with the website because there's so much on there. Pick the book up, read it. You can purchase it at Amazon, iTunes, barnesandnoble.com. Like, I'll put all the links down below, and I'll also put a link down there for an extended preview, because I know if you're like me and you like to read books, you like to see the preview first. At least I'd rather see the preview first, so that way I know how the writer's style is, and you know, if I'm really interested in the book. So check out the extended preview, check out the website, read through the stuff, watch the trailers, because I'm telling you, once you get through playing around on the website, you're gonna want to read this book. You're like gonna be like, okay, I have to read this book. I have to figure out what's going on, what's gonna happen with Miss Christian Cullen. I promise you that. This book is perfect for like a book club. If you and your girlfriends want to get together and read this book and have some discussions about it, it's perfect for that. Like, there's a lot to talk about and a lot of issues and controversial topics that are covered in this, and it would make for like great discussion at a book club. I almost wish that I had some girlfriends reading it with me so that we could have like talked about it. So if you pick this up, I'm not gonna say if, but when you pick this book up, because I'm telling y'all, you need to buy it. When you pick this book up, let's have some conversation about it. Come back to this video, put your comments down below. You can either tweet me, and the author does have some hashtags that I put down here you can use. You know, tweet the author, tell her that you bought the book and that you're looking forward to reading it, because it's that good. I promise y'all I wouldn't steer you wrong. It is that good. The author is doing something pretty special. She's hosting a contest where it's open to all of my subscribers, and you could win a $50 gift card. All you have to do is click the first link down in the description box, and it will be the entry form. Click the entry form, fill it out, and that's it. You're entered to win $50. I mean, who can't use $50? I know that I can. And all I gotta do is answer a couple questions. Count me in. So do that. The contest starts August 9th and it will go through August the 11th at 11:59 p.m. The winners will be announced on August 17th. So good luck to you guys. In the meantime, please go visit the website, shakenandstirredbook.com. You know, read all about this, watch the trailers, check out the extended preview, and I promise if you do all of that, you're going to want to read this book. I promise you, you're going to want to read this book. Come back and tell me about it. I'm looking forward to having some conversation about this book. I want to know your favorite characters and what you think and your favorite part and all that good stuff. Alright guys, so that's it. I hope that you enjoyed hearing about the book, Shaken and Stirred. If you like videos like this and you want to see more book reviews, thumbs up so that I know, and perhaps I'll do some more on the Gabe Fix. So alright, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next video. Bye. I'm so excited about these shoes. And I showed them on the vlog, but I only showed the box, and people were like, we ain't gonna get to see your shoes. Well, I knew I wanted to do a haul.